Good afternoon from BMW and Porsche of Ocala. I'm Scotty, one of the BMW product geniuses over here. And let me be first to say congratulations on your new BMW M550i. Now today we're just going to be going over some of the really cool aspects of this car. Just giving you a little walk around on it. Really something remarkable to look at over here. Now the M550i is brand new and is going to be put on the brand new chassis that BMW states as a G30 chassis, which is the new 5 Series platform. This one is going to be powered by a twin-turbo V8 that generates about 456 horsepower and 480 foot-pounds of torque. Absolutely a torque monster on this car. And of course, with the M550, you get signature accents all along here, kind of like an Atlas cedar color along here. Of course, we can see the black grille vent slats. And now these little grille slats actually close or open. As we can see, we can kind of see them like where they would be closed at. And these will close automatically if the engine is not needing extra heating or anything like that, if you're on the highway, so you can get a better drag coefficient, better gas mileage, as well as less air wind noise throughout the cabin. Really sharp. And of course we see those accents all throughout the front grille, and these are going to be little air curtains that actually redirect air around the tire well. You can see it'll go around over here. Now I do have the wheel turn so we can get a look at those style 669 M style wheels. Absolutely gorgeous on this car. And of course that air would be redirected around the tire and exited via the little vent right over here. Once again to eliminate drag, wind noise, and everything like that. But let's take another look at those about those rims right over here. And we'll come over to this side so we get some better lighting. Absolutely gorgeous rims on this car. Beautiful 20-inchers. Really great accenting, especially on this dark color of a car. Really makes them pop. And of course we can see the giant M Sport brakes right there. Absolutely great brakes. And of course we're going to see the adaptive LED headlights. Now these can turn up to 15 degrees either direction, as well as they can also adjust horizontally depending on the speed that you're actually traveling at. Now the LEDs, even compared to xenons, are about 50% have about a 50% greater range than even xenons. So it's an absolutely crazy headlight that can turn up to 15 degrees either direction. And of course with those you do get the automatic high beam assist. But let's ignore all that fun stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at the power plant right over here. And of course, signature to the M550, we can see the M Performance engine cover right over there. We have your intercoolers right over here, and these are actually air-to-liquid intercoolers. So the reason why they're so small is they actually cycle coolant through those themselves to help keep air going into the turbos a lot colder. Pretty cool stuff. Really interesting. We'll go ahead and close that puppy up right over there. Let's go ahead and walk around the car. Of course, once again, some more Atlas cedar kind of accents along here. And now coming to the rear, the M550 also has its own signature exhaust tips. We can see they're actually split up into 4 different ones. Let's see if we can get a little better look at that. You see how they're split. Really sharp. And of course, this being an all-wheel drive, now this car can actually rock at 0 to 60 in about 3.8 seconds, which is pretty substantially faster than even our current generation M5, which is really something to say about this car. But let's go ahead and hop on in. And of course, with your car, you have the 20-way multi-contour seats. And once again, when you're taking delivery of the car, we're going to get everything all set for you and everything like that. But let's go ahead and hop on in here. There we are. I'm going to go ahead and scoot my seat back so you can get a good look at everything. Scoot it all the way back. There we go. All right. Now we're going to close the door right over here. Now, of course, this being Florida, I am taking advantage of a very useful little option right over here. And yours are going to have the ventilated seats. I turn those on both sides. Now, what's really cool about this car is that for 2018s, you can actually set that if it's above a certain temperature, in this case 77 degrees, I can have these turn on automatically. Just as soon as you come to the car, it instantly turns them on, so you don't have to hit anything. Really sharp right over there. Of course, some other really cool features. Massage seats. Oh my goodness. Now that's pretty nice right over there. From here I can choose what kind of massage that I want to actually get that all set up, and in this case I'm going to turn on a back massage. I mean, if I have to have a back massage while I'm doing this video, I mean, I might as well do it. What a punishment that is right there. And of course, automatic headlights, all that fun little stuff. And of course, the M550 does come with the M Sport steering wheel. You can see with the little M accent right over here. Very nice rubber-backed aluminum paddle shifters. Nice feel about those too. Very nice. Very nice leather leather surrounding on your airbag cover. I always like seeing how smaller these are getting. And really nice on the new BMWs. Very small, compact little area for that. Of course, we can see the accent lighting. I'm glad we waited a little later to do this video because you can really see how that accents the car. Between multiple different colors, you have everything from orange, a goldish color, blue as we have now, green, or even purple or white, which is absolutely really cool. And of course, once you take delivery of the car, we'll show you how to do all that fun little stuff. The accenting even goes all the way up to the top right over here. So your little gear selector illuminators are right over here. And of course, right down over here, we have another cool little feature. And of course, depending on what kind of phone you have, but in my case, I have a little Android, so if I just wanted to charge my phone while I'm doing this video right here, I just plop it in here, a little blue light comes on, and now my phone's charging. And then we're good to go. Pretty cool stuff right there. And of course, once again, with the new 5 Series, we come with the new iDrive system, which is our navigation system right over here. And of course, we can be using it based on our little iDrive controller right over here, which in your case is actually a ceramic controller. We can see it has a very nice like black illumination to it, very glossy, great feeling. And that kind of translates all along here, along the gear selector. Very nice. And of course, we can use that. Or, of course, with the new 5 Series, we can use touchscreen, which is really great as well. So depending on what we'd want to do, if we want to come over here to media, radio. And I do have the screen protector on. I'm always picky about fingerprints, but you don't have to worry about that. And of course, we can just go wherever we want to listen to. And just like working your phone, I want to go ahead and listen to classic vinyl. And now we're listening to classic vinyl. Simple as that. Or I can use the voice commands on the car. And the voice commands on this car are truly, truly remarkable. They're very easy to learn. The car is actually made to learn from you as opposed to you having to adapt to it. For an example, navigate me to BMW of Ocala.
BMW of Ocala 5145 Southwest College Road. Say yes.
Yes.
BMW of Ocala 5145 Southwest.
And I'm just trying to use some gesture controls right over here. Trying to do it with the right hand. Pretty cool stuff. And now you can see we're already on our way to BMW of Ocala. But once again, you can use it for just about anything. For an example, find me the nearest Starbucks.
Starbucks 4602 Southwest College Road, Ocala. Say yes.
Yes.
Starbucks 4602.
And now we're on our way to Starbucks.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
So you can use that for anything, or just even a simple command. Stop guidance.
Guidance has been stopped.
And that's it. Simple as that. The voice commands on this car are truly remarkable. Absolutely second to none. I was so impressed when I first started playing around with these voice commands. And of course, we're going to be going over all that stuff as well. And of course, a little kind of, I don't know what would be the proper name for it. That little kind of like wave effect we're seeing on the screen right now. It does not translate in real life. It's just how the camera's just picking it up. It isn't that little LED screen right over there. Of course, let's go ahead and open up the moonroof. Really nice in there. And of course, with your car, you do have the 16 speaker, 600 watt Harman Kardon stereo system. I did take the liberty of doing a little bit of adjustment on it. But once again, we'll all get that set to your personal liking on it. We can see you can even adjust treble, bass, just like you would with every other car, fader, balance, Logic 7 surround sound. But with BMWs, you can actually set the whole equalizer. So you can adjust your highs, lows, all the way down to the kilohertz or hertz level. Really sharp. Pretty cool stuff right over there. And of course, let's show you the backup camera as well. Let's get that guy going. There we go. And there's your backup camera with the guidance lines. So very nice and easy to park this car. And of course, this being an M550, you do also have all the different driving modes. Now your car, you do have the Adaptive M Suspension Plus. So of course you do get the adaptive modes, and when you change driving modes, it also changes the suspension as well by changing the dampener stiffness. It's pretty darn cool. So we do have sport mode, which we can see. Let's go normal sport mode. If we hit it again, we go into Sport Plus mode, which essentially it's sport mode, but with a loosened up traction control system. This being an all-wheel drive, many people always assume that you just don't lose any traction, but With this much power, you can always have a lot of fun, or still get this thing sliding around if you really want it to. Pretty cool stuff. Hit it one more time, you go into Sport Individual, which allows you to customize the mode just like you would an M car. Really neat stuff. Of course, we have Comfort, which is the mode you'd go into at any time, whenever you turn on the car. And then, of course, we do have Eco Pro mode in case you're having to do a long trip or you're just doing a lot of city driving. You do want to get that best gas mileage possible. But you do have the little extra mode, which is going to be adaptive. Now, what adaptive does is essentially adapts the whole car's driving dynamics to how you're going to be driving. So if you're driving a little more sporty that day, it's going to change the drive of the car a little more sporty. It'll adapt to road conditions. Really cool stuff. And it does that all automatically, so you don't really have to even do anything. Pretty neat stuff there. Well, let's go ahead and come into the back seat. Take a little peek back there. Once again, just get another look at those rims. Very nice. And of course, the back seat as well, we got some light coming in a little better. We can see that white piping. Really gives a very nice contrast on the seats. And we can see, I do apologize, the seat is all the way back, so it looks like there isn't much legroom, but you do have tons. I just had the seat all the way back so we get a little better picture in the front. And of course, let's come to the trunk over here. Of course, very cavernous trunk. And of course, the seats do fold down with just a pull of this little handle right over here. So you pull that, come to the door, open it up, and just fold the seat down, and you're good to go. Pretty cool stuff. And of course, we'll close that all back up. Let's just do one more quick walk around here. And if you do have any questions before you take delivery, let us know. We're always happy to do another quick little video for you over here. But other than that, congratulations once again, and we'll be seeing you on Monday. Take care. Bye.